Camera is on.
You're live.
Video is started. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to start with this. I don't know if it actually started though. Oh, here we go.
So, yeah.
Hi there. Okay, just trying to look in the camera. So we're going to do some watercolor techniques today. This one here using watercolor pencils, and another one using inks and aqua pens or water pens. So this is the first one. I just wanted to show what it dismiss. There we go. Okay. So let's see here. So for the pencil crayon technique, I've got some watercolor pencils from Stampin' Up, and I stamped the image from hand-penned petals. Here it is. Just this, where is it here? This nice one here. Kind of backwards. Hard to do things when it's all backwards. Oh, your live stream is experiencing connection issue. Dad, are you on the internet?
No, yeah.
Oh, Mom's on the internet. That's okay. That's okay.
Well, there it is.
Okay, so what we're gonna do to get this colored look is just do some pencil crayoning and then use the blender pens to sort of blend the inks or colors. Is it working? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, but now I also want to have to push this down, right? See if I can show. Oh, so it doesn't fall right off though. How am I going to do that? Like that? How do you do this so it doesn't quite fall off? There.
Balance is there, yeah.
Move this out of the way. Push this farther.
Move it all the way to the side, maybe.
Okay, we don't need the keyboard. There we go. All kinds of papers all over. That's okay. Yeah, let's push this up a bit. There. Make it straight. There. There. Okay, so, and these were watercolor pencils assortment number 2. Using some of the colors from there. Okay, get these out of the way here. So it's pretty simple. All you need to do is choose some colors, and I've got 2 pinks, Flirty Flamingo, and this is actually Cherry Cobbler, but it looks like a dark pink when you get it on there. So let's go just simply do a bit of coloring where you want your because we're going to blend it after anyway. And I like that kind of watercolory look. So just to get started, there's some pink. Hopefully you can see a little. It's not very dark, but it's there. Oh, yeah, it shows up a little bit. It's a light pink anyway. We'll add some more in a second here. Okay, so with the blender pens. Oh, hopefully it'll come back. Maybe it's taking so much power up. These ones look quite old, but they're blender pens, aren't they?
Yeah.
Just going to take one side of the blender pen and blend the ink a little bit. Technically, they're not watercolor pencils because it's a special chemical in the blender pen that blends this color around.
Pencil crayons are watercolor.
They are, but
Okay,
this
they're
is
made
not.
for water.
Yeah, but this is not actually. It's some kind of chemical in the blender pen, right? Okay, and it's very, very light on the screen. But I'm going to add some of the Cherry Cobbler into the dark areas with shadows. Yeah, we got some construction outside. That's all. Okay, so you can see they've already drawn where the shadows are going to be. You can add some more, and it doesn't have to be perfect because this is the kind of hand-penned look of the pen of the stamp anyway. So just sort of where the flower has shadows, where the deeper part is, that's going to be darker. So hopefully you can see a little bit there. Just put it around where the lines were and in around the center. So I'm gonna do some more blending and let's see what happens here. Get some liquid. There we go. Oop. It's coming a bit more pink now. There we go. You can see it a bit more. And that will blend the color where you want it. And yeah, it's okay if you go out of the lines because that's the kind of style it is. That's the messy watercolor style that I like. So I don't want to make it, you know, all symmetrical and perfect because that's not that watercolor style. It's very light pink, but I think that's enough. I don't want to go too much. And we'll do a bit of green for the leaves. Let's see here, got apple, granny apple green. I'll put the lighter color green on the part that's up towards the light or more towards the viewer, the person looking at it. And we'll put some garden green in the more shadowed part where they already drew shadows again. Down towards the lower part of the leaves. And just anywhere you want to because it's supposed to be fun. Okay, so that's kind of, you know, needs a bit of blending, but that's how it looks when you color with a pencil crayon. And then we can blend. I'm just going to make sure it's sort of clean. There we go. Get the other colors out. And just blend a little bit. You can even put it in between the flowers like that because there should be leaves down there. And there we go. That's much more watercolor look right there. It's nice and bright, but you can see too the paper is going a little bit warped. It's hard to show, but that's what happens with any paper when you put too much water. It should become a bit straighter. Yeah, it should flatten out. It's not too bad. Don't want to put too much water on or it will get really wavy and wobbly. So that's... Oh, thanks. Mom's just over there out of the camera. So that is just a simple card using designer paper, stamp with a little cutout, and hand pen petals in smoky slate gray, so it's not too dark, and then just coloring with the pencil crayons and then the blender pen. So that's one very simple way to do a watercolor card. And the second one is to me a bit more fun, but we'll try it here. Let's see. Slightly different kind without the pencil crayons. So the other kind. Oh great, there's the phone. I bet you that's my Stampin' Up order at the door. Now where did my inks go that were here? Oh, there they are, under the keyboard. Okay. Thought so. Yay, my order's here with my planner. Yay. Ooh, I got a little bit of water on there. So this is the same stamp. Yes, 9. This I used stays on black ink because if you use other inks like Memento or the regular water ink, it can bleed. So I use stays on, which you can put on almost anything and it will stay. Which is why it's called stays on. So it's a bit darker. You can see the gray smoky slate is quite a bit lighter, and then there's the black. So let's try that. Oh yes, Mom was just saying too, you can also take the stamp and put heat embossed ink on it, like silver or black or any color, white, and then color it in, and the outline will not be affected because it'll be heat embossed. But for now, we're just going to use the stays on black ink. And for this, it's another simple thing. Somewhere around here, I should have, or I did have, a blender pen, which is missing. So I'll just go get it quickly. Where are the blender pens? Here's one. Okay, I found one. Here we go. It was missing, but I found it. There it is. This it used to be called Aqua Painter. It's a blender pen. It's just water and a brush. And I just want to make sure it's relatively clean. Okay, that's what this paper is for. And the simplest way that I like is to take some ink. You can use a re-inker jar, or you can just use an ink pad like this. Some people will put the ink right in the lid of the stamping pad, but I just like to take it right from there. And it's going to get onto the brush, but that's okay. So let's go and try it out and see. Oh, there, that's a nice, to me that's a bit more painty. The only thing is you have to watch out. If you squeeze too hard, you'll get too much water. And I'll just show you when I did it earlier. See, it's not too bad. It gets a little wobbly though, unless you tape it down. With the paper, tape it down, let it dry, which is the professional watercolor way. But if you just want to play with it, just try not to put too much water on. And look how easy that is just to color it in. And yeah, it's making a bit of an interesting texture. If you can see, it's a bit bumpy. This is just the basic white paper. Another idea too is you can use the, what's the other one called? Mom, what's the other called paper that's like sprinkly with shimmery white? Yeah, because it's stronger paper, it takes watercolor. Yes, it has a special coating on it. Or you can use actual watercolor paper too. Either way. But yes, so you can see it's really easy to paint. This is quite a bright pink. I like to always do dark in the middle, light at the edges. That's generally how flowers are. And if you want to get really, you can do right to the edge, but I prefer just a hint of color with, just have fun with it. Just have fun there. And now I'm going to clean off the brush a bit, see how much is in there. That was the new Sweet Sorbet pink. That's that one there, Sweet Sorbet. One of the new inkers. And I want to use, this is a very old one, you can tell by the style it is. But Mossy Meadow is a nice color for leaves. So I'm going to use a little bit of Mossy Meadow. There's the Mossy Meadow, and just where again it's a bit darker than the other color I've got, so I just want to do it where the shadows might be. And just, have fun. It's watercolor. It's not supposed to be picky and detailed unless you like that style. That's a different style. Okay, so there's Mossy Meadow. And I'm going to add a little bit more bright green, just to make it a little lighter. Oh, and I think I should put some yellow in the middle of the other card too. I forgot the yellow centers. Try to open this one here. Oh wait, look at this pear pizzazz. Try a little lighter green C here. Not much different, but a little lighter. What'd you get? Oh, Mom got the new kit that has, was it Nourish and Flourish? Here, let me. Ooh, wow, that's big. You get this massive. It's pretty big actually. Massive lunchbox thing, and it's almost like a canvas fabric thing. Ooh, it's big. And there's a little kit inside to make the cards. That's going to be fun. That just came today. Ooh, that's quite nice.
Yeah, that's why the box is so big.
Yeah, it's a different size one too. There. Bring my flowers back here. A little bit more pear pizzazz there. Brighten it up. Okay, so there we go. Simple pink and green. And the only other thing I'd like to do is just take some pencil crayons because I wanted to do the little middles of the flowers. And just to be super quick, I'm going to just use the pencil crayon again for both of them. This one is this is like the old Stampin' Up. We don't even have it anymore. It came in this ancient container. It still works up. So I'm not even sure what color yellow this is. It's just yellow. We'll just do the middles of these to brighten and finish the flowers. Yellow, a little bit yellow here, a little bit yellow there, and just maybe even going crazy with a little bit of yellow here and there. Because, why not mix some colors up? So, quite a difference. I just want to show them. So there's how to do, if I can find the camera here. Whoop, that way. That's the black stays on ink with, hope my nails are okay, with Sweet Sorbet, Mossy Meadow, Pear Pizzazz, and a little bit of yellow pencil crayon, which I didn't even color with the blender pen, just left it yellow. And then we'll cut that out and put it on a card later. And then there's this one, which was with the pencil crayons, where you just pick the colors you want, color them in, and then use the blender pen. I was looking for it, but it's got too many pens around here. Oh, there it is, one of these blender pens to mix the colors and move them around the screen a bit, or around the card. So, there we go. Oh, hi. I see comments now, Mom. It's kind of hard to watch the comments and also do the painting, but yeah. Yeah, that's okay. Flowers. Yes, thanks. So, that's...
Yeah, I can still flowers.
If you have any questions though about, what I did or how it could be done, or, different things about colors, just put them in the comments and I will either type a comment or we can even do another video to show. But yeah, it's a really pretty stamp set. Is there anything else I need to show them? I don't think so. I think that's the main thing. And just to finish it quickly, I just put the paper on and a little eye of a flag. The paper, this paper is from Celebration, and most of it is in my other room. Do you remember what it's called? World? Beautiful World.
Wonderful World.
Wonderful World, yes. And our cards are missing, but it's a really pretty paper. I have it here too, yeah. This is just the back side, but there's some really pretty flowers on the other side. Okay, so I'm going to... I don't think they're here. We have so many cards that they're all over the place. They were somewhere over there, but I don't see them now. So that is everything. Unless, Mom, you wanted to do anything on here since we're on here? Oh, that's a different one, isn't it?
This is the rings.
Oh,
Rings of
that's a new one you got.
Rings
Okay.
of Love from Celebration.
Oh, this is a Celebration. Okay, here's another one just so you can see it. Did you just get this one?
Just came in.
Oh, Mom just got it now. So it's Rings of Love. It's really pretty. Kind of got some... Oh, the birds are cute. Yeah. Different seasons. Oh, there's a nice watercolor. That's the messy watercolor I like. That's really watercolor-y. And some houses. That's pretty. Oh, wow. They got some medallions. That's neat. More houses. Oh, mushrooms. A lot of
But
people.
then go mess with that happiness.
Yeah,
There's
happy
forest-
family.
happy
Oh, and there's
forest friends or whatever.
these tree rings are sort of everywhere nowadays. Tree rings. Some Christmassy type color. So they've got a lot of different seasons going on here. Oh, that's interesting. It's a bit weird. Trees. Trees and trees and trees. And what's it called? Rings? Let's look at it.
No, you got it back.
Rings of Love. Yeah, it's got the tree rings in it. And this was a Celebration paper that you get. Probably was it the $60 one?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you buy $60 of Stampin' Up items, you can put this on for free. So it's great. Very pretty. Okay, so let's just sign off for now.
Yep.
And thank you. And whoop, here we go. Thanks for watching, and let me know if you have any questions. Okay. How do I turn it off? Let's find out. End live video.